You ever wonder how millionaires keep their finances in check? It's so much simpler than you can imagine. Today, I'm revealing the 7 key numbers they track, numbers that can transform your financial future. But first, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video like this again. Number 1, fixed costs. What exactly does that mean? Think of them as recurring expenses that you can pretty much set your watch to every single month. Talking about the stuff you've got to pay for no matter what. Things like rent, utilities, transportation, and those pesky debt payments. Now let's talk about balancing. We want these fixed costs to play nice with your take-home pay, ideally hanging out in a range of 50 to 60%. This way you've got your essentials covered without feeling like you're constantly treading water. But we're not done yet. So important to have that little bit of buffer. Think of it as your financial safety net, around 10 to 15% of your take-home pay. This extra cushion is like having a rainy day fund for those really unexpected expenses. For example, it could be a sudden car repair, an unplanned trip to the dentist. Having this buffer can save you from financial crisis. Remember, fixed costs aren't just about paying bills, they are the backbone of your financial stability. Number 2, net worth, your financial health barometer. One crucial metric to monitor is your net worth. Now don't let the term scare you off. So much simpler than it sounds and incredibly powerful for gauging your financial health. What exactly is net worth? Think of it as your financial scorecard. Calculate it, you take everything you own, your assets, and subtract all the money you owe, your liabilities. Assets include things like your savings accounts, investments, even your car. Liabilities are your debts, student loans, credit cards, balances, mortgages, car loans, you name it. So here's a formula. Net worth is equal to total assets minus total liabilities. Number 3, long-term investments. Imagine planting a tiny little seed and watching it grow into a massive money tree. That is literally the magic of long-term investments. So what are long-term investments? Simply put, the assets you hold on to for several years like stocks, bonds, mutual funds and real estate. These investments have the potential to grow so much bigger thanks to the power of compounding. And you might think investing sounds a little complicated, but it doesn't have to be. The key is to start as early as possible and be consistent. Aim to invest at least 10% of your take-home pay into these long-term vehicles. And if you can manage even more, even better. So why is it important to start early? Because time is your best friend when it comes to investing. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. Have you ever heard of the term set it and forget it? That's a golden rule of long-term investing. Once you've chosen your investments, you don't need to check your portfolio every day. In fact, it's better if you actually don't. The stock market has its ups and downs, and constantly checking can lead to so much stress as well as hasty decisions. Look at your investments maybe once or twice a year. One of the best parts about long-term investing is the compound interest. This is when your investment earnings start earning their own earnings. Metric number 4, savings rate. Your savings rate is a percentage of your income that you save every single month. It's so simple, but it's super powerful. It reveals how well you're living within your means and how quickly you can build. Aim for a savings rate initially of at least 20%, but why stop there? Boosting it to 30, 40 or even 50% can really accelerate your journey to financial independence. To calculate your savings rate, add up all the money you save each month, including contribution to savings accounts, retirement funds and investment. Divide this number by your total take-home pay and multiply by 100 to get your savings rate percentage. This metric reflects your ability to live below your means and accumulate wealth. Increase your savings rate over time by getting rid of unnecessary expenses as well as boosting your income. Small changes like reducing dining out, reducing that Deliveroo, skipping that daily latte can make a massive difference. Number 5, savings goals. This is different from your savings rate. This is where you allocate 5 to 10% of your take-home pay for specific purposes. Think of it as your dedicated fund for things like your next holiday, an emergency fund, or a down payment on your house. Having clear saving goals is like giving your money a mission. Once you've set your goals, automate your savings. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account. This way, saving becomes effortless and consistent. You then won't have to rely on willpower alone to just put money aside. It will just happen. Tip number 6, guilt-free spending. Now let's talk about the fun part, guilt-free spending. This is where you get to enjoy the fruits of your labour. Set around 20 to 35% of your take-home pay for the things that actually make you happy. Whether that's dining out, hobbies, entertainment, or splurging on a treat, this is your budget for joy. But here's the trick, balance is everything. It's essential to spend money on things that truly matter to you and bring you happiness. Do not feel guilty about spending on experiences that actually enrich your life. After all, money isn't just for saving and investing, it's also enjoying those moments. Allocate your guilt-free spending money to these areas and make sure you get the most joy out of your hard-earned cash. This approach is really important because it prevents you from feeling deprived while sticking to your financial goals. Last but not least, debt-to-income ratio. Your debt-to-income ratio is such a critical metric that measures your ability to manage debt relative to your income. Calculate it by dividing your total monthly debt payments by your gross monthly income, then multiply it by 100 to get a percentage. A lower ratio indicates less financial strain and better financial health. Ideally, aim for a debt-to-income ratio below 35%. This ensures that your debt obligations are manageable and it leaves room for other financial goals like saving and investing. By keeping this ratio in check, you'll maintain a healthy balance in your financial life and you'll avoid excessive debt burdens. So there you have it, the numbers that could change your financial destiny. By mastering these, you'll not only build wealth, but you'll also live a life of abundance. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, share your thoughts below, and I'll see you in the next video.